In today's newsletter, we're going to talk about how to introduce a new adult dog into homes with other adult dogs, dog or dogs. Now, when we bring an adult dog into our home, our goal is to end up with a calm, well-mannered, compliant dog that fits safely into our home and gets along with everybody in our family. As a professional dog trainer, we call it our family pack. Our goal, or the manner in which we do this, is to go slowly and err on the side of safety. We don't want dog fights. We don't want a new dog to come into our house and fight with one of our existing dogs, or we don't want one of our existing dogs fighting with a new dog because the new dog had inappropriate behavior when it first came in. So, when we bring a dog in, we take the time it takes to make that new dog and our existing dog or dogs know that this new dog is part of our family. Now, there's the old wives' tale that people will say, just throw them together and let them work it out. That's exactly what it is, a dangerous old wives' tale. If you go to my webpage where people send me photographs of how they get bit in a dog fight, and most of the dog fights and pictures from that page are from people trying to break up a dog fight between their own dogs, you're going to think long and hard about just throwing your dogs together. So in the beginning, the way we deal with multiple dogs is we have a dog crate for each dog. We will put, if we have to, we'll put the new dog in a crate in a different room. If the dog is not vocal, we can try putting the crates in the same room, maybe not right next to one another. If a dog is vocal, we'll cover the crate with a sheet if we have to. One of the things we do when we get new dogs is we always feed the dogs in their crate. We always feed the dogs at the same time every day, and we try and have the same person feed the dog at the same time every day in the dog crate. So that goes on for the rest of his life. Our dogs know when they get fed in their dog crate. Dogs have an internal clock in their head. We feed our dogs at about 5 o'clock every day. Come 4:30, our dogs are getting restless because they're hungry. We keep our dogs thin, and they know that it's time to eat. And Cindy feeds the dogs, so she's the one that has the food pre-made, and they go get it. She goes and gets it and puts it in the crate. We don't put dog food out in bowls. Food and toys are triggers for dog fights, so we just eliminate them. We don't leave toys laying around our house, especially when we bring a new dog in. We have toys, but we bring them out. The dogs quickly learn through our training that the toys are our toys. They're not the dog's toys. And we don't let the dogs interact with toys for a long, long time, and sometimes never. Now, we will work to the point where one dog, our existing house dog, can be loose in the house while the new dog is in a dog crate. So the new dog, or pardon me, our existing dog can run around the house, have free rein because it's already learned manners, it knows what we expect in the house, and the new dog sees what's going on. When the time comes that we want to get the new dog out, we put our existing dog in the crate, we will go and get the new dog and we will put him on a leash. We don't let a new dog have free rein of our house. We never do. We always control the environment that the new dog is in, and for a long, long time, maybe months, that new dog is on a leash. Whether it's one of these drag leashes that we sell that don't have a handle on it, or whether it's a longer leash that we take outside, or maybe eventually, after the dog is through training and it'll do recalls in the face of distraction on long lines, we may use a remote collar. In fact, we always use a remote collar and low-level stimulation. When the new dog comes out, when he's in the house, he's always on a leash. These drag leashes don't have handles on it, so that if the dog is dragging the handle or the leash around the house, the handle's not going to catch on something. It just goes through it. That's why we like the drag leashes. But when the new dog is in our home, we will either have the dog tethered to us, whether it's the leash is through our belt, like this, and just hanging there, or the leash is in our hand. If We can't have the dog tethered to us. If we can't keep the leash in our hand, that dog goes back in the dog crate.